Now that it sets in a little bit, do you consider this season a success? How do you look at the season big
Yes,
picture?
yes, for sure. Definitely a successful season. Um, you know, not the way that we wanted it to end, but you look at the work that we did. I'm very happy with our group.
How much encouragement is that for you coming back? A lot of this team, might be some changes, but a lot of it looks like it may be coming back.
It's great. Just I'm happy that we were able to have a good successful season. And there's obviously some work ahead, and I look forward to it. We embrace this position, and we want to grow and keep growing as a team.
Do you, do you do a little lobbying yourself before you leave here with Damari and Paul? I know y'all love to have this core group back next year. It looks like you'll probably make this happen. But do you throw your 2 cents into them and tell them better see you back next year?
Well, I mean, we keep in touch.
Yeah.
We stay talking with each other, and we have something special growing here. And at the same time, I understand, they're all individual people. They have to make their own decisions. But we have something special. We have something good going here, and I hope everything stays the same.
Do you or will you try to influence free agents to come here now that you guys have a pretty good thing going?
If it's asked of me from our coaches or whatever to reach out to somebody, I will. But I'm not going to go out of my way. I just have to make sure that I get in here in the gym and work on my game, improve as a player, and get ready for next season.
You think y'all are viewed differently around you? As always, as Els was saying, a place maybe that players like to come to in the off season or live here, but didn't look at the Hawks seriously. That the perception has changed.
I think the perception is changing, and it's for the better. I think we're moving in the right direction.
Is there one thing or two things that you can look at and say what made the difference between years past and this year? Such a good year.
Well, it's not only this year. I think that people need to understand that it all started last year, with Coach Bud's first year, and bringing all of us together. I only played, I think, 29 games last season. But it started then. It started back then. We started to build this culture and to play this way. So it's no fluke that the Hawks all of a sudden win. So we worked in the summertime hard as a team to get to this position, and now we understand that there's another level that we're trying to get to. So which means that we have to keep working and keep growing together.
The coach set the tone.
Yeah, I mean, just the coach set the tone. The players, we all buy into it.
You got any summer plans?
As of right now, no. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be in this position, so I'm kind of floating.
You decided yet if you're playing for Dominican?
No, there's no decisions. I can't say.
How long from this minute before you have to pick up a basketball? Before you just got to pick up a basketball?
I want to go pick up a basketball right now. But, I need. There's definitely some bumps and bruises, some things that you need to take care of and get treatment and heal. And now that you have the time, after a long season, I need to get my body right.
Is it fair that's more bitter that you got swept? The sting of the defeat, the way it happened, or
I don't necessarily think it's more bitter or anything. You don't want to lose, period. And I don't want that, and I think that we got that across. I don't want it to overshadow what we were able to accomplish this season. And in all honesty, they were the better team. We got to give them credit. It just showed that, we're not, we had a good team, but we weren't the best team in the East. You have to give them credit.
How do you feel about the time? You third overall pick. I mean, a high pick years ago. Now you're on a 60-win team and a daddy now. Let's talk about from where you started to where this franchise is, and how fun that ride has been so far?
It's been great. You know, I've really enjoyed all my years here. You know, and this past year was really fun. You know, you're winning at that level, you're having success, you're playing good team basketball. That it's it's been great. My journey here, and I want it to be better. You know, it's more motivation for next season. You know, we feel like we have something special here, and we want to keep growing.
Al, how important was it, do you think, for the experience for some of the guys who hadn't been in a playoff conference championship? When will you see the benefits of that?
I think that we'll see the benefits, right away starting next season. You know, I feel like we all grew as players, as a team, and wins and losses. And I truly believe that that'll make us a better team moving forward. You know, I felt that my first year here when we played Boston in that series, I felt like our team grew from that. We were better for just playing in those games, and there's no difference here. I feel like that will carry momentum into next season.
What did you tell the players, coming from your perspective, about how to stay focused in off season? What did you say?
Honestly, I haven't really talked much about that. You know, we sat here, we had a meeting. I feel like everything is too recent. You know, when a little time goes by, you know, we'll get together. A lot of us guys, we work out here in the summer, so we'll be seeing each other. If not, we'll talk on the phone and things like that.
And they're going to look for you to tell them to be focused, though. They're gonna look to you probably.
You know, but we have the luxury about our team is that we have a lot of guys that understand that they're professionals, they get it, and you know that they know what they need to do. They know that there's a lot of work that's ahead of us.
How you feel about the, I won't call it uncertainty, but teams always change, and with some free agents on the team, you guys have had a special bond. Some guys might be back, some guys might not be. How do you feel about the uncertainty of the future as you guys try to get better for next year?
You know, we'll see. I really can't do much about it. But you know, we have a nice core group here going, and we want to keep building it. So we'll see what happens.